Shout it out, shout it out, shout it out. You tuned into the Talk Loopy show with your boy First. And today we're going to talk about how the music industry, well, the entertainment industry is making a big shift today. And we want to know if it's gonna be better for the people, which is the artists, that the creators who create the music, or is it gonna be more beneficial for the business side? Because a lot of these decisions that's been being made for the entertainment industry only been benefiting the business side of things. You know what I'm saying? So for like artists that performs music, they not getting paid what they supposed to be getting paid. And then you on all of these streaming platforms. Let me tell y'all a secret too, man. You got to get with an agency that searches for your content on all streaming platforms and websites and all of that. You got to get that account and have them track all your music. Don't go to just like song stats and stuff like that. Nah, you want to get every stream you can possibly get when they got this type of system going on. So it's the system that's set up in the entertainment industry that is stopping, emerging artists from getting to the top. And it's also due to the laziness of thinking that, you put your music on Apple or Spotify, then you did your job. Your music is out there. You got your music distributed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's cool. That's just one avenue for you to get money utilizing these streaming platforms. But you also gotta get the physical copies. I don't care if you get in CDs or vinyls. You got to get the physical copies, because when you get the physical copies, that's what's going to really take you to the next level, because now you could get on hand money that you could invest back into your craft. Everything you do as an independent creator, you got to do that as looking at yourself as a business, and if we all geared ourselves like that and everybody had a full understanding of the entertainment industry, then everybody will be moving like a business, and then these business decisions that they making will be beneficial. But the problem is a lot of people don't understand how the business side of things function in the music industry. Because there's so many different departments and there's so many different ways for you to get money in the entertainment industry. But the main things you got to do is, the first things, you got to get you an ASCAP or a BMI, a CSAT. You got to get with a pro. That's the first thing you got to do. Then you got to get with an agency like Sound Exchange, MLC. You got to get with agencies like that, to make sure you get paid from them streaming platforms that you on. So we're gonna we're gonna talk about it. Like, I want to know how the people feel about the entertainment industry right now, as far as receiving their money from their content. Do you feel like you're being paid what you should for your content? Because it's like a lot of people put in thousands of dollars of their content, then turn around and only get percentage of pennies for their streams. Like, you got to really pay attention to this right here. Now, if you sign to a major, you make more money off of your streams as an artist. They in a different bracket. You know what I'm saying? They still getting percentages of a penny, but they make more percentages of a penny than you do, because you're not signed to a major. So this be the game that they got going on. that you really be having to pay attention to. And a lot of these things you really wouldn't know the ins and outs to these things. Like as far as for music, do you know who controlling the playlisters? You know what I mean? Do you really know who these playlisters is signed to that you're submitting you paying to submit your music to? You know? So when you look at all of these things, they all own and being ran by the same company. They got multiple shell companies that all of these things fall under, but it's all being ran by the same people. And they all pushing the same narrative. So it's important for us as creators to make conscious decisions dealing with our future and our craft. And we the ones that gotta set the tone. We can't allow or wait for them to make or set a tone for us. So right now it's like more than ever, our people really need to know and understand that it is a lot going on in this entertainment industry. And if we don't straighten up, the people gonna fall behind, and this thing is gonna be controlled on a different kind of level. They not even putting the money behind projects like that anymore. They want to see people doing this independently. And then they want to decide if they're going to make their investment into this is what they saying by there's going to be no more gatekeepers. There's going to be nobody that can make you a star anymore. It has to go through the system that's being controlled by them in order for you to be a star. And it takes musicians years to build up their following when they out here, unless you got millions of dollars that you can invest in yourself and pay all of these people to get the exposure. And then when you get this kind of exposure, you go on a contract with them. So now you're not making the kind of money you should have been making, because anytime that you got motion, like say you on Spotify and you get in motion on Spotify will contact you, fam. You know what I'm saying? And tell you that you got to go in contract with them and split the royalties. That's the only way you really gonna eat on Spotify if we really want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what's going on in this music industry and like the entertainment industry period, man. You get blackballed if you're not in the loop. If you're not connected to certain individuals, you get blackballed. You know what I'm saying? Well, not even connected. If certain people ain't making a profit off of you, you get blackballed. And I don't care how much of this music industry or entertainment industry even on the business aspect, because you could pull a lot of strings doing the business aspect to where they can't stop you when you know all the behind the scenes work yourself. You know what I'm saying? They really can't stop you, but they will cut lanes off from you that you need. You know what I'm saying? Because they control these lanes. So it's like if you're not going in business with me, then you're not gonna eat, basically. You feel me? And that be the pressure and the oppression that they be putting on the entertainment industry. And then it's like the entertainment industry is an industry that makes hundreds and billions of dollars, right? But why, when it comes to streaming and off of this digital content, it's like why the artists or the actors or the creators ain't making the money that's due to them. You look at any other profession, right? People make hourly wages or people make salaries. You know what I mean? And when you look at it for a artist, say emerging artist that's full time, that's putting in all of this work and doing everything he got to do to succeed, why doesn't he make the kind of money that he deserves for his streams so he can survive? Because a lot of these artists out here, they can't survive. And these actors, they not really surviving. They not really making the money that they need to be able to survive in today's society. People was barely making it. So it's really, really rough out here for the people, man. And the people gotta understand that these decisions that you make inside the industry, it has to benefit you. And don't be jumping into these contracts where you selling your soul. And those are those 360 contracts, man. Let me talk about that for a second. Like them 360 contracts is really a bad deal. It's like you signing yourself into a loan for the rest of your life. They they give you that money knowing 80% of the time that you're not gonna make the money back. So what happens is with the 360, even outside the entertainment industry, whatever you do, they make a percentage off of it. You got to pay that loan back that they loaned you, that bread. So that upfront money that they gave you, you know what I'm saying? Your signing bonuses and all of that, that upfront money ain't really money for you to go and do what you want to do with it. That is money for you to invest into your craft and produce a bigger profit. You understand? They investing into you. So when you be chasing these deals, man, understand what you're chasing. Anytime, I tell everybody, anytime somebody invest money into your craft, 9 times out of 10, they want some type of ownership. Unless they supporting what you do by watching or liking what you're doing, they buying it to watch it or listen. You know what I'm saying? So if it ain't that, then you know people want to make a profit off of what you do, and that's cool, but that all needs to be on the table, and it needs to be if you agree with that, you know. So you definitely want to go through the fine print on everything, man. And I just want to say, man, them 360 deals is definitely not it. It's definitely not it, because they could also take all ownership of everything you do until they make their money back. You know what I'm saying? That's not it. So pay attention to these decision makings, man. And I want the people to get back with me and let me know how y'all feel about these decisions that's been going on for the entertainment industry. Make sure y'all get with ASCAP, you know, and go put y'all votes in, and also support ASCAP and coming at Congress to make sure creators get paid what they supposed to be getting paid. That is the most important thing right now, because there is a lot of creators out there that is doing good, but they not making money to be able to survive off of what they do. That is a major problem. And people was doing good numbers. But if you getting percentages of a penny for every stream, how many streams do you have to get to make $100? You see what I'm saying? So you really gotta look at things, man, and decide which way you want to go. And a lot of it too is how much you invest in. It's not all about your talent. It's about how much you invest in yourself. This is really a business. So carry yourself as a business, and then you can reap the benefits of the industry. Don't go under nobody else's business. You could partner with other businesses, but don't go under nobody else's business. You feel me? So that's just the word of the rising sun today, man. Straight from your boy F1MG first. We're gonna close this up. Shout it out, shout it out, shout it out. It's a family vibe.